All right, welcome guys. This is an exciting treat. I am so stoked to be able to play this. First, I have to give a major shout out to theRatiocinator. I hope that I'm pronouncing that right for releasing this prototype build of Silent Hill 2. Thank you a ton. I'm a huge fan of beta builds and prototype things, whether it's images, information, or especially playable builds. Resident Evil is mainly the thing that I do, but I've been really looking into Silent Hill. I've seen that there was like an E3 build of Silent Hill 2 that has some differences, and I never thought that I would actually be able to play one. So, to theRatiocinator, thank you so much. Again, if I'm butchering your name, I completely apologize, but thank you so much. I will leave a link in the description to their Twitter, and yeah, it's just really awesome to be able to have this. So for those unfamiliar, this is a prototype playable build of Silent Hill 2 that has quite a few differences from the final release. Now, I haven't looked at anything myself in terms of, getting spoiled. I've seen that apparently there's some image differences, some text differences, some audio differences, some different camera angles and lighting, and that is all fascinating to me. So I'm really excited to see what that's going to be like. I am playing this obviously on an emulator, and I'm also playing this with an Xbox 360 wired controller official, for those curious about that. And I'm recording this with like screen recording from my PC. Hopefully it doesn't have any issues. I may have to do editing if it suddenly decides to cut off, because that does tend to happen. Also, I will have a no commentary version of this exact same guide, or not guide, this exact same walkthrough, in case you prefer to see it without any commentary. But I know you guys have been wanting for me to do more commentary videos, and I thought it'd be fun to do a live commentary for this. So, without further ado, let's get into this Silent Hill 2 prototype build. It's actually starting the intro. Okay. So let me just go ahead and check options real quick, just to make sure that, we're good with everything here. Brightness. I'm going to raise it up a little bit, because I don't know how dark this is going to look. Button config. Everything should be fine. I know that a few people have already put, like, them playing the game. I'm going to put bullet adjustment times 6 to, if there is combat. I believe what I read, though, again, spoiler-free from this, is that I think this only goes as far as fighting, I think it's fighting Pyramid Head at the apartments. I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong on that, and quote me, but I think that's what some people said, so let's get into this. Yeah, let's just go on normal. And of course, I'm going to let all cutscenes play out, and I'll let you guys enjoy the cutscenes.
Mary, could you really be in this town?
All right. So I did up the resolution to 1080p, and yeah, it looks really smooth, looks really good. The only thing I have to say is that unfortunately I can't turn off the noise filter, which I know it's probably an aesthetic that people do enjoy. It's on by default, but I'd rather turn it off because you can see the image clearer, but because this is on the emulator and it's the PS2 version, it's gonna look good anyway, so. Alright, let's go ahead and trigger this cutscene.
In my restless dreams, I see that town, Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. A dead person can't write a letter. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then, why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Does she mean the park on the lake? We spent the whole day there. Just the two of us, staring at the water. Could Mary really be there? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
This is surely one of the greatest games of all time. I don't even like to call it a game because I feel it surpasses that. It's literally art. It really is. Just everything. The voice acting, the music, the tone. I just absolutely adore this entire series, but of course Silent Hill 2 is very special. Especially the PS2 version with having all the original fog and things that they intended. So this sign, I believe, is, yeah, Taruka. It's supposed to be Toluca. So that's a difference. I don't remember the color is different. Could have sworn this was like more of a gray sign. Like, I know I've played this game a million times, but I guess I've gotten to the point where I don't really look at the sign. But yeah, it says Taruka. It's supposed to be Toluca Lake. Yeah, I know that that's one of the things. Yeah, the spelling, there's supposed to be some errors in this. But again, I haven't watched any footage because I already knew that I wanted to play this myself. And also, I'm preserving the original aspect ratio, 4:3 instead of 16:9. Even though this is emulated, so it would look really good either way, but you know, we'll keep it to the original ratio. Okay, my dog's trying to go through. Of course, sabotage my recording. Just want to see if this says there's anything different here. Something in the well. Looking at this makes me feel like someone's groping around. So this is what he says, the same thing when you first see the save point. File date corrupted. So I guess you can save in this? I hope that doesn't like blow up my system. I think the thing that says corrupted could either be just something with the emulator or because I have actual Silent Hill 2 save data. But interesting. Save point right there. I'm pretty sure there's no actual save point there. Because I haven't searched the well, I mean, in a while. There's a lot of things I don't do in this game anymore, so. Alright, let's see how this cutscene is.
Excuse me,
I'm sorry. I
No,
was
it's
just...
okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah, I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But
Yes?
I think you'd better stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it. It's kind of hard to explain, but
Is it dangerous?
maybe. And it's not just the fog either.
Okay,
It's...
I got it. I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just... I guess I really don't care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going to town either way.
But why?
I'm looking for... someone.
Who is it?
Someone... very important to me. I'd do anything if I could be with her again.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry. It's not your
No,
problem.
I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
All right. So I'm not sure why the first part of the cutscene was like slowing down. That could be my computer. I'm pretty sure it's probably not the build. So I apologize for that. My computer is getting really bad.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. Sure is quiet here, huh?
I guess.
Hold on.
What is it?
Oh,
Yeah, that's different dialogue, isn't that? I'm pretty sure he says to her, like, you know, doesn't she say something like, aren't you looking for someone? You're still here, kind of. Something kind of like that. So, basically, I should say this now. I've played this game a million times. I've done, the 10-star challenge, I've platinumed the game, all that good stuff, the HD version, have the original PS2, the original Xbox, all that. But there's a lot of things that I don't do anymore since, like, the original release, like, certain things I would search because I usually do it kind of like as a guide or a speed run. So there's certain simple things that I haven't done in a while. But I was testing a PS2 HDMI not too long ago, so I did this opening part quite a few times. I'm pretty sure the dialogue there is different. Pretty sure. So I remember specifically her saying something like, "Oh, don't you have someone that you said you're gonna go see or whatever?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I guess you're right," something like that. I could be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure. And I know that this does have different audio in certain parts, so. There's a lot less sound effects coming from the area. When you're running through this part normally in the, the actual finished product, there's a lot of noises that come from, like, kind of monstrous noises, and they're completely absent from this, so that's interesting. I hate that so much. I wish that's something they removed from the game. Now, there's something I want to check here. Yeah, so you can see his pockets kind of like jiggle a little bit. There was supposed to be like physics on his jacket, and they took him out, apparently. I think they're here, because I know it's in this build, because I saw a small clip of it when I first heard of this. I know that some of this is intended for you to use like a, I don't know, like an action replay or codes to achieve, like hacking. So I don't know what's specifically present in the build that you have to access via that method versus what's actually just in it. So I'll see if I can learn how to do it so that I can actually try to do even more. But as far as this video goes, it's going to be no hacking, just exactly what's on the prototype demo. But in full completion, we're going to go through the whole thing together. I just hope that my PC holds up. Like I said, if I have to do any edits, I will definitely do some. So this one's going to be all about exploration. Looking at the different locations, just trying to see if we spot any differences. So yeah, there's normally a first aid. Oh, that's different. There's normally a first aid kit here. And this, I believe, is not here. This health drink, so... Oh, no sound effect. Okay, never mind. It happens after instead of immediately. Interesting. So let's go ahead and take a look at the map and see if we see any differences. Blue Creek apartment, Woodside apartment, okay. A lot of this is probably not going to really look that different to me because I don't really pay attention that much anymore. But obviously you have Taruka Lake as opposed to Toluca Lake. Let's look, see if we could look down. The other side. Obviously right there, Lakeview Hotel. That's the hotel that you go to. And Lakeside Amusement Park. Yeah, Rosewater Park is obviously where you meet Maria. So, pretty cool. I think there might be some things missing, but I doubt we would be able to explore that far anyway. You can't really explore too much at this point. At least, normally. They kind of make you go there. See what we can do. Yeah, see. That shadow just now bothered me. What was that? That text is different. And I don't even think just from the incorrect spelling. I think it literally is different. More something like, oh, I need to check out what that shadow was. Should be a health drink around here. There's usually a health drink or, whoops, like right here. Which there's not. There is here now. Okay, so the placements are different. Go ahead and just check out the other side here. So overall, as far as like textures go and whatnot, this all looks the same. Just want to explore this side, but it doesn't really seem like there's anything different, so let's just go down to the alley. I should also say I have like allergies, or I'm getting a cold or something, or flu. I'm not 100% sure. So, feel like that. Alright, there's supposed to be a health drink here, which is not here now. Also, the camera angle is a little different. Definitely the camera angle is a little different. It's supposed to... There you go, actually. Okay, never mind. So it's in here. You just have to, like... I think it is slightly different, though. But, yeah, there's no health drink. I'm going to save as often as possible, just in case if, you know, the recording stops or the game crashes or something. Kind of just pick up where we left off, if that happens. Alright, so now we're going to encounter the first enemy. See if I have good luck with this. Okay.
Is it dead? What the hell is it? It's not human.
Okay. So, that was our first lying figure that we have to fight. I think that O part was different. Dead could have been that creature. What's going on in this town? Okay. I'm sure a lot of you probably be able to discover the differences more than I can. Because I skip a lot of some of these things, so.
This thing broken? What the? I'd better take it anyway. I might need it.
The foreshadowing is real there. Seriously is. So that's the same. Also, that's something I forgot to mention because the cutscenes were playing out. The sound effect of the enemy was a lot different. It was not nearly as strong. The sound of it. It's sounds were a lot weaker. Like, it didn't sound like so demonic as it does in the final product. So that's definitely something that was upgraded. I'm so used to playing this on hard, so they're constantly looking to spray at me, but... this is kind of a little small insider information, but, I mean, wow, crap, I didn't even see them. I mean, I suppose only if you care, if you actually, like, follow my content, but I recorded over the summer, which was not too long ago, about a month or so ago, a hard difficulty, hard riddle No, there's supposed to be a health link right here. Yeah, hard difficulty, hard riddle, no damage run of this game. With saves. Oh, first aid kit. I believe that's different. Happy burger. So I will be putting that up soon. I just got to get the commentary done for that. The video has been recorded. I just have to do the commentary. And like usual, I'll be releasing a no commentary and a commentary version of that. Wow, it's so foggy in that corner. Can't even see. So at this point, where we have to be enter the Blue Creek Apartments, and we need to go get the key from a corpse. So, can I do this? Oh, it does exist in this. Okay, cool. Okay. To be honest, I do not remember entering that home during the daytime. I only remember really entering it at night. But you probably can do it. I don't know. I don't really do it. I usually follow a set pattern. It's always amazed me how beautiful the town of Silent Hill looks. Like, yes, obviously, you know. Oh, I'm about to run into one right now. You know, obviously, it's not meant to look. Hold on. This static is like killing me. It's like really loud in my ear while I'm doing this, so I'm gonna go ahead and lower that. So I mean, obviously it's not meant to look beautiful or anything of this sort, but what the hell is this? I feel like that wasn't. I feel like that's not there in the final product. I could be wrong, but I don't recognize that. So this is the apartment. We need to go get the key, so let me go get that. I'm just more about looking at the environment than I am actually like completing the objective. Oh my god. Okay, that generally creeped me out because like I didn't expect that. Oh, this is definitely not supposed to be here. I'll take that. In fact, the objective's not even down this way, but again, I want to check everything out. But I just love it. It looks like a real town, the way that everything was made. It looks great. Alright. Torn memo, page is on the ground. Run away. If you're going to try to fight them, the most important thing is to relax. It's dangerous to fire a gun while you're all crazy with fear. Take good aim and squeeze the trigger and don't forget to finish them off. I think most of these creatures can be killed, even if they are tougher than people. Okay. Alright, look at this side. See what, we pick up. Yeah, they make a lot less noise. It's kind of creepier because I expect them to be louder than they are. Alright, we're heading to the right spot. I think that's there in the final version. Yeah, there's an enemy under there. Alright, apartment gate key. Let's see if I go ahead and examine it. That, may be a little different. Wood. Alright, order from Mary. Yeah, so something with the emulator, the item screen glitches after looking at it. Looking at an item within it. It's kind of weird. Oh, okay. He's just randomly hanging out. Alright, one of these little beetle things are on the floor here. Well, let's just go ahead and progress now to the Blue Creek Apartments. I imagine most of the differences will probably be in the apartments. See if there's any items here. Yeah, there's supposed to be a ton of items here. There's nothing. Kind of weird. Hate those little beetle enemies. Alright, here's the gate. This camera angle is different. I believe it's supposed to be a little closer. Alright, let's go ahead and see if the newspaper is in the trash. No, it's not. Then again, that could be thinking that you need to put down the soda or whatever. I think it's like the soda can thing to knock down to get the old coin, the old man coin or whatever. And that's probably how the newspaper gets there. All right. Here's the map. No sound effect for picking it up. Tons of healing items here. See what's in here. If I can... Yeah, you can't go through that yet. Just kind of curious to see if the order's a little different. Sometimes in demos back in the day, you could access things differently. So, kind of curious to see if that's something that's doable in this. Alright, so this part you can kind of like speedrun a little bit. Like to go through it quickly. Basically gonna go through here. We're gonna go straight here. And then enter, whoa, that clipping. Go right in here. We can get the flashlight. Okay, so far it seems the same, except the 2 health rings. Alright, so as soon as we pick this up, yep, that's all the same. Alright, we're gonna turn it off, because having it on, really? Having it on aggroes the enemies. Even though it looks super dark. Alright, now we go up to the 3rd floor and activate this scene with Laura. This is our first introduction to Laura. Obviously, I'm speaking as if you know the premise of Silent Hill 2.
Damn it.
Alright. So we triggered that event. God, I haven't played Silent Hill 2, I think almost at all with a headset on. Well, actually, I've played it with a headset, but never like this. This is intense. Alright, so we get the handgun. Which, since I increased it times 6, let's see how much handgun ammo I have. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. So let's just go ahead and stick to having the handgun for now. Using this because we have so damn much because of that bullet times 6. Alright, so from here we're going to go back to the second floor. And none of the enemies are going to be there. We will be free to check the area. A lot of clipping. I notice I can see the environments through the walls and whatnot. Yep, all the enemies are going to be gone now. Temporarily. So let's just go ahead and check the floor before I'll open that soon with a key. Same thing as this as well. We'll be opening those soon. Yep, we don't have the item for that just yet, obviously. Here we go. See how this sounds. Pretty sure that sound is different. Pretty sure. Just want to look at the area while we have the freedom to do so. Gonna pick this handgun ammo up. Is there a mannequin in here? Yep. Might as well take care of him. For some reason I can't. Okay, couldn't aim for a second. I could just tell that the sound effects are different. Oh my god, 240, that's ridiculous. If you play hard mode and you intend to get the 10-star rank, you have to kill, I believe it's 150 or 107, or no, 75 enemies or something like that. I have only done it twice, once on the PS2, once on the 360. Still have to do it on the PS3 version. But yeah, it's pretty much impossible unless you do the bullet adjustment. Because you have to kill like 150 enemies with firearms and like 150 enemies with melee. And in hard mode, they respawn so fast, almost immediately. So it's honestly ridiculous, and I don't really find it fun. Because I feel like Silent Hill 2 is not really meant to be a hard game per se. I mean, on normal, I'm sure there's probably a lot of people who aren't familiar or comfortable with survival horror games and probably feel it's hard enough. I mean, I could easily beat the game on hard. It's not hard for me, but I just feel that those stipulations for 10-star are just a little ridiculous. Alright. Got our glimpse of Pyramid Head. Okay. Obviously, I lowered the static because I just find it a little too loud. I don't remember that TV making that sound, because I would have been more annoyed with that. I'm pretty sure the TV having the static sound is not in the final product. Because, like, I would remember that, because that would annoy me. Because it's loud when you're wearing a headset. Probably not too loud if you're watching it as a video. Where is that thing? Where is that thing? Yeah. You need to go. There you go. And here's 202. And you do need the light on, actually, to open the doors. No sound effect with opening the door with the key. So you're going to be reaching into the wall, the weird wall with the butterflies, to get the clock key. God, these apartments look so twisted. It's beautiful. Alright. The weird sound, yeah. Okay. That all seems pretty similar to me. Such a weird sound. It really is. So far, this seems relatively the same. Obviously, with some minor differences, which I still think are very interesting. Alright. So, let's go ahead and do the clock puzzle. Reload that real quick. Use the clock key. Now, if it's the same, it should be 910. Which it is. 910 is always a solution, even if you play on hard riddle. God, it bothers me so much how beautiful... I mean, the game itself looks amazing, but how much better it looks on a PS2 emulator. Why can't Konami just officially release this on current-gen consoles and an updated Steam release, you know? The team who does the Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition for PC is tremendous. I did it myself. Took some screenshots I posted on my Twitter sometime, I think, earlier this year or late last year. And it's an amazing, amazing project. You know, I just wish that Konami would have just officially released it, but apparently they lost the source code or whatever. Apparently a practice that companies used to do back in the day was just throw out the code because it was like, well, we're probably not going to re-release this. It was like stuff I've been reading recently, which is very interesting. And that's the problem with the Silent Hill HD collections. That's based off a unfinished code. But they sold it to you. So. Alright, so we're going to go... Going to be the next door. Next door here, right here. Alright. Cutscene here. Well, holy crap, that's different. Part of the way that was shot was different, and on top of that, different dialogue. Well, actually, I should say dialogue at all. That's different. Interesting. Silent Hill was always interesting in that, I mean, it's like, same thing with Resident Evil. They were, you know, mature rated and all that, but they didn't really use curses in the games. The first Resident Evil, I believe, to have curses in it was Remake, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it was Remake. Remake or Zero. Pretty sure it's Remake, though. So that's interesting. Huh. I might make a short clip of that, in case people just want to see that particular scene. Make sure I'm going the right way. Okay, I am going the right way now. If this does end at Pyramid Head's boss battle, then unfortunately there's not too much to this. The Woodside Apartments is very short. Fire escape key. There should be an item here, and there isn't. It's supposed to be health, I believe. Let's take out some more enemies. Why not? We have more than enough ammo to do so. Alright, this is where we have to go. I'm going to look into seeing how you can actually, like, hack it, so I can actually see if I can record even more footage from this, because this is cool. Sad to know that it's, like, basically over, but this is really cool. Alright. This first aid kit's not supposed to be here. Canned juice, that's what it was. I said soda. Canned juice. You gotta do that, throw that down the chute. Alright, so now we're gonna make our way back to the opposite side. Just checking out everything. I hope you guys are enjoying this. This is really fun for me to explore this. Again, thanks so much for releasing this, because this is really cool. I hope to see, even if there's possible to have even more prototype or demo things. I'm very excited about this stuff. Alright, so that's where we're going to go outside there, but I'm just going to make a quick detour and throw the canned juice down the chute. Oh my god, what the hell are you doing right in front of the door? They're so much less aggressive on this. It's crazy. On hard mode, they're way more aggressive. Obviously. Alright. The fire escape key as well. Actually, should I go to the fire escape key door? Actually, no, I don't want to do that just yet. Yeah, this is the right order. I'm gonna go outside in a second to the courtyard. I'm gonna pick up one of the old, I don't know if it's the old man key or the prisoner key. One of the keys. Coins. Why am I saying keys? Garbage bags torn and the contents all strewn all over. Yeah, I was right. The old man coin. Right. So this is cool because this is talking about Walter Sullivan, who is a murderer, who actually has nothing to do with the story until Silent Hill 4, and the story is basically about him. So it's cool to see this way in advance. But it doesn't seem like the text is any different. I feel like that wasn't their intention, though. Their intention as far as, like, talking about this early to make a game about it. I don't think so. I could be wrong, because apparently Team Silent said that Silent Hill 4 was, I believe, originally called Apartment 302. Or 402, 202, I think it's 302. And the whole thing was that basically it, quote-unquote, didn't start off as a Silent Hill game. And then they said that contrary to popular belief, it always was meant to be a Silent Hill game. Because it feels very different. It doesn't feel like 1, 2, and 3. But at the same time, there's aspects of it that definitely feel like Silent Hill. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of these lion figures first. Pull here. And we got our second coin. Alright. What? Did it just go out of bounds? What? Oh god. Don't come over here. Alright. I don't really usually fight them too much, so I don't really run into that issue. So we got 2 of the 3 coins that we're going to need for a puzzle. Let's go ahead and check out the cutscene with Eddie. I'm very curious to see if the cutscene with Eddie is going to be any different. If I'm not mistaken, that whole like smacking against the door thing, I believe that's only supposed to happen on hard difficulty, so the fact that that's happening to me even now on normal is kind of annoying. So one of the things I don't like it doesn't make the game harder for me, I just find it's kind of a nuisance. Alright, let's just see if there's anything here. Oh, can't search this. I believe you can get some text normally. Alright, let's see the cutscene with Eddie.
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Do what?
I didn't do anything. I swear. He was like this when I got here.
My name's James. James Sunderland.
Eddie.
Eddie. Who's that dead guy in the kitchen?
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't kill anybody.
You're not friends with that red pyramid thing.
Red pyramid thing? I don't know what you're talking about. Honest. But I did see some weird looking monsters. They scared the hell out of me, so I ran in here.
Well, I guess this place isn't too safe either. What happened here anyway?
I told you, I don't know. I'm not even from this town. I just...
You too, huh? Something just brought you here, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
Well, whatever it is, I think you better get out of here soon.
Yeah, you're right. What about you?
I'll leave as soon as I'm done here. Eddie, be careful.
James, you be careful too.
I'll be honest, I can't really tell. Like, there might have been some differences. I'm sure some of you guys probably know this better than I, so if you spot more differences than I'm mentioning, please do mention them.
Eddie, are you okay?
Yeah, I guess.
Eddie.
Okay. Love the music there, by the way. That music is... The whole soundtrack is just out of this world amazing. Okay. There's nothing really to explore. You can't do anything else here. I don't remember if this is... Yeah, I think it's always blocked off. Because I know you can't go through any doors here, but... Like, that one's boarded up, right? Yeah, that one's boarded up. I think this one doesn't even... I think one of these doesn't even have, like, the door or something to it. Oh. Yes, you can? I don't remember being able to explore another room here. Could be wrong. I guess probably because I never do it, or... Yeah, I really don't remember you being able to actually access another room here, but... I probably don't, because there's no point. Unless that is a beta thing, and I'm going crazy. I know you can unlock this, though. Okay. I'm getting a little crazy now. I apologize, because even though, like I said, even though I play this game a million times, and I'm probably forgetting simple things, the way I play this game is very different than the casual way. So, it's been a long time since, you know, I played this game without, like, oh, go from point A to point B. I can avoid this enemy. I can avoid this door. When you get to that mindset, you kind of, like, don't do things that you've done in your first playthrough or so. So, a lot of little things I don't remember. Obviously, the gameplay, can't even speak. Plot points and important things like that I remember. Like, obviously, I know what to do. Why was that dude right in front of the door? I could have sworn I killed him before. For example, this is where we use the fire escape key. So weird to not have the door key unlocking sound effect. Does that even make sense, James? Let's be real. I think there was no sound there. That's weird. Huh. Alright, so we're going to see the wallet with the safe code here. See what it is. Alright, I'm probably going to butcher this. So, 16, 5, 2, 15. 16, 5, 2, 15. Okay. I'm probably going to do this wrong like a 1,000 times. 16, 5, 2, 15, I believe it was. Let's see. 16, 5. Whoops. 2, 15. Hold on. Let me look at it again. I think I forgot it already. Where do I look again? Memo. Wallet and toilet bowl. 6. This is... Oh my god, I clicked it by mistake. 16, 5, 2, 15. Okay, I think I'm just entering it wrong. 65, 215. Okay. This is one of those things that, like, even in real life, like, safes, not safes, but, like, lock combinations like that are so simple, but, like, I second guess the direction and just get completely confused, so. 16, 5, 2, 15. I think I did it wrong. Okay, hold on. 16, 5, 2, 15. I have to probably exit out of it. I think I did it wrong again. Whoops. Accidentally went too quickly. It's weird. They keep starting me off on 15 or 16. That's what's throwing me off. Throwing me off. What I'm forgetting is the direction of the last ones. If this gets too ridiculous, I'll just end up editing it. Oh, the 15 is... Okay. I think that was the mistake that I was making. Okay. So, there. I don't know why I was getting so confused on that. I apologize. Getting completely like out of it. It's really not that hard, but I second guess it like crazy. The ampul's supposed to be here normally. I feel like those textures are a little different though. In the back, like this yellow trash can, I think that's different. Again, it's something small, so I could be completely wrong, but I feel like it's different. Since this is pretty much the final area of this, I'm going to try to take my time here. We don't have the key for this yet. Might as well take care of the enemies here. Okay. From. Oh, one of the enemies got back up. Yeah, we gotta go downstairs. Go downstairs, see the cutscene. We also got the final coin too, which is the, I think it's the snake? No, the prisoner, I think. Come back up, use it. This is a different angle. Total different camera angle. Yeah, this is different. This camera angle is supposed to be much creepier. Much better in the final product than this one. It's kind of like zoomed out from an angle. What's that bug thing? There it is. Damn it. Of course I see it. As soon as it hits me. Let me see. Alright, I had to make a quick edit there. I apologize. I got a phone call. Just had to quickly get that out the way. Okay. So, killed that bug. We got hit. Just gonna... Huh. Is it not green to heal? I think Silent Hill 3 was kind of different in that regard, or Silent Hill 1, that basically the colors for the health were going to be a little bit different, because I just healed twice there. I didn't take that much damage to not be, you know, healed with like 1 or 2 health drinks. Find that a little odd. Alright. Alright, here is a room with the cutscene. One of my favorite personal cutscenes in the game. Alright. I feel like there's a lot more going on in these kitchens than the final product, but I could be completely making things up. Here we go, guys.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, I'm James.
Angela.
Angela. Okay. I don't know what you're planning, but there's always another way.
Really? But you're the same as me. It's easier just to run. Besides, is what we deserve.
No, I'm not like you.
Are you afraid? I'm sorry.
It's okay. Did you find your mother?
Not yet. She's not anywhere.
Did she live in this apartment building?
I don't know.
So, all you know is she lived in this town.
What did you say? How do you know that?
Well, I just figured, 'cause this is where you're looking for her. How else would I know?
Yeah.
Am I right?
I'm so tired.
So, why did you come to this town anyway?
I'm sorry. Did you find the person you're looking for?
Not yet. Her name's Mary. She's my wife.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Anyway, she's dead. I don't know why I think she's here.
She's dead?
Don't worry. I'm not crazy. At least, I don't think so.
I've got to find my mama.
Should I go with you? This town's dangerous. Now I know what you meant back there in the cemetery.
I'll be okay by myself. Besides, I'd just slow you down.
What about that?
Will you hold it for me?
Sure. No problem.
If I kept it, I'm not sure what I might do. No! Oh, I'm sorry. I feel bad. Please don't.
I love that scene so much. Oh, okay, that's... So 2 audio differences I can tell you right off the bat. Number 1, the music is supposed to start as soon as you come in, you open the door, trigger the cutscene. Whereas here, the music starts only when the CG part of the cutscene finishes and it's the actual in-game graphics. Also, one of my favorite things that I've always loved when I first played this game, obviously after playing it for the first time, is I would stay in this room with the music because the music plays as long as you stay in the room. Once you leave the room, then the music stops playing. But the music here stops playing as soon as the cutscene's over. Which, in a sense, I think makes the scene make more sense, but I'd love to be able to hear that song longer. Texture on the door, I think, is unfinished. That definitely doesn't look like that in the final product. Alright. So. Now we're going to do the puzzle, the coins. You definitely don't get nearly this much health. This is insane. That's insane. So there's a save room here at the end. Which, yeah, it's still here. Okay. Go ahead and save. Basically coming up to the end of this. So I'll let you guys know. Alright. So, the solution for this on normal riddle is going to be old man, prisoner, and I believe it's let's see. Isn't it? Trying to make sure I got this right. Okay, no, I didn't do that right. It's been a while since I've done normal riddle. Prisoner goes here, I believe. Oh, you know what? I know that 2 of them go together. I think it's the old man. Because I remember the old man going here. So, yeah, I believe it's old man, then prisoner, and then the snake all the way. Because I know part of the riddle says that the snake is not next to the old man. So they're not meant to be together. So it should be like this. Yeah, okay. Kind of a little confused. Alright, now we're going off to finish this. We gotta go back upstairs. I really hope that this continues past the Pyramid Head boss, but apparently it doesn't. Yeah, this camera angle is completely different. Wow, this angle here looks great, though. This particular shot, like, look at the way the camera moves. That's really good. That's cool. If they would have combined the final shot from the final build with this, when you move here, that would have been amazing. So I guess they always planned on that camera angle to shift in a way. Very cool. Oh, what are you doing? Whatever, I'm just gonna go. Oh. Oops, whoops, whoops. What am I doing? I'm thinking way too ahead. Hello, James. What is going on? He's like glitched. I'm trying to get him to... He's not... he's not auto-aiming. Why is he shooting that way? Okay. That was weird. I got hit for the weirdest reason. Because he's like not... Oh my god, 660 ammo. Anyway, the door I have to go to is here. I'm rushing ahead, thinking ahead of time. Yeah, we gotta go through this. Oh. Oh, I thought it was dark for a second out here. I was about to say, that would have been different. I think seeing it look dark out there is different. It's supposed to always look super bright. So, first aid kit, save room, and we get the key here. Apartment stairwell key. Let's go ahead and save here. And now this will be the end. I've saved like about the same times here as I've done in my whole hard no damage run. It's funny. I'll put that up, guys, soon if you guys want to see that. Here we go. Ah, I thought I was going to be able to do the boss battle. Damn. Well, that was really cool, taking a look at the prototype build of Silent Hill 2. One of the many. I'm sure there was many. Hell, we all got sold a prototype build called Silent Hill 2 HD on the HD collection and Silent Hill 3 HD on the HD collection. Which is really, really pathetic. Everyone blamed Hijinks Studios, and it's not their fault. It was Konami for throwing out the original code and handing them an unfinished code of the game. And then they had to work with however they were able to do it and then release it for public, which is really sad. But again, thank you so much for letting us, the public that is, play this awesome prototype demo, I was going to say beta, of Silent Hill 2. This was really fun to do. So, to take away from this, there is a bit of text differences. There's two incorrect texts that I remember. The dialogue that James says when you try to run away from the first enemy, and he says, "That enemy scare me," or something like that. And then, of course, Taruka Lake, which is supposed to be Toluca Lake, which is that one I would say is most likely a mistranslation because of the whole R's and L's thing. So that's probably why that's a Taruka, what's meant to be Toluca Lake. Besides that, the cool scene with James in the Pyramid Head, that there was additional dialogue there. That's really cool. And yeah, just the different camera angle shots and obviously some item placements because this is just a demo, so you're not meant to finish the whole game. So this is really awesome. I'm going to probably let this close out by playing the cutscene, the opening intro. But I just want to give my final thoughts. Again, thanks so much for allowing us to play this. This really, really meant a lot to me to be able to actually dive into a beta build of Resident Evil 2, of Silent Hill 2. I never thought I'd be able to play a Silent Hill build. So thanks again to Ratioinator. Again, hopefully that's how you pronounce the name. Hopefully I'm not mispronouncing that. Again, if I am, I apologize. But go everyone. I will leave a link below in the description for their Twitter, and go check them out. They're also part of the Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition team, which is really cool, which is basically restoring the Silent Hill 2 PC version to be more similar to the PS2 version, because even the Xbox and PC version of Silent Hill 2 lost things in translation, like, you know, parts of the fog and different things like that, the textures. Also, the Silent Hill 2 PC port audio is horrendous, and they fixed all that stuff and then some. They've even, I think, started to do Silent Hill 3, or have been doing Silent Hill 3 and potentially 4. I think 3 for sure, though, because I know 3 has a lot of fixes on the PC port. But they do an amazing job. I've installed it. It's great. It's definitely the way to play Silent Hill 2. Obviously, the other alternatives playing through the PS2 version or playing on the PS2 version on the emulator. Either way is fine. But just if you really want to play the purest version of Silent Hill 2, do not play the HD version. If that is your only means, you're not interested in PC or anything like that, you don't want to get a PS2, then Silent Hill 2 HD is tolerable, though I think Silent Hill 3 HD is horrendous just because of the voice acting. Absolutely horrendous. Either way, this was awesome. Thanks so much for letting us play this. I hope you guys enjoyed this. As I said in the beginning of this video, there is a no commentary version as well. It'll be in the pinned comment as well as the description below. I already have a Silent Hill 2 walkthrough, which I did of the HD version because it was the most convenient for me at the time with the in-water ending. And I will be soon releasing the no damage, hard mode, hard riddle walkthrough of Silent Hill 2 as well. Which will be commentary and no commentary, so stay tuned for that as well. I also covered Silent Hill 1, Silent Hill 3, Silent Hill 4, Silent Hill Homecoming, and I will be also Origins, and I will be also uploading Shattered Memories and Downpour, so I'll have the entire Silent Hill series on the channel. So if you're interested in Silent Hill, like I said, check the pinned comment, check the description for the playlist for the other ones. Either way, guys, thanks for watching a ton, and I will catch you in the next video.